I hope everybody's having a great day out there. Again, this goes live across Facebook. It goes live on my
I don't
business
care.
page.
You want to?
Well, I can't read my Bible with that on, so yes, I'll listen to it.
We'll mute out the lines. All right. So we're going to go live across Facebook. We do each and every day on my business page, and then I do some watch parties out on my regular Facebook page. But feel free to share it. Feel free to get the word out. And I've already said, Coach Myra, we're going to have to get some guests on, get Casey Butler and a couple of others maybe this week to share a few thoughts with us. The word this morning as we kick off Monday, and for anybody that's just joining us, remember, we're just sharing a word for the day to kick off our day. And hopefully our goal is if we can grab one thing. I know I grab something every day I'm here. We can grab one thing and take from it to make our day a better day and impact the world. Hey, it was a win. So Coach Myra called me last night and she texted me and I said, all right, what's the word for the day? And she said, embolden. And I went, wait a minute. My vocabulary, this football coach, my vocabulary is not really good. Embolden, like, so I went right to Google, right? You don't have to go far these days. I went right to Google and it threw me down a path. I was so glad she picked it.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to get any show of hands, but did embolden, like, I know there's got to be at least one other person that embolden, like, went, what? If not, I'm okay. I'm okay to fall on the sword and say that my vocabulary was not there. So I went and looked at it, and it's give someone the courage or confidence to do something or behave in a certain way. And when I saw that, I went, oh my goodness, I could do at least 10 chapters of a book on this because my background is teaching and coaching. And man, I've just seen, and here's where I want to put your mind before I turn it over to Coach Myra. Embolden. Give someone the courage or confidence to do something or to behave in a certain way. I believe as humans, each one of us, I'm staring at you right now, we all have a chance every single day to encourage and give confidence to another human being. And fortunately and unfortunately, I have watched in my profession of coaching and teaching it go both ways. I've been around coaches before that missed an opportunity to encourage and give courage and confidence to a player. And it just breaks my heart. It's like it just breaks my soul down when I see that because you can see it in the player's eyes. And I've also personally been a student when a teacher unfortunately made fun of me when I was a young kid of my speaking ability. I stuttered, couldn't read well, I got pulled out of class, and they didn't mean to do it, but they kind of made hey, Brent, it's your turn to go to a reading class. I hope you get better today in front of the class. And they missed an opportunity. So not to be doom and gloom, but one of the things when I read Embolden, I cannot believe I did not know this word. I went, a lot of people ask, like one of the things that I really truly wanted to do as a teacher and coach was to make sure I didn't miss those moments in those kids' lives where I gave them courage and confidence to go out and achieve excellence. And for me, that was kind of like coaching 101. Casey, would you give a hands up for that? You know, I actually got the privilege of coaching Casey in track and field and giving somebody I think about coaching 101 is like, I want to be your biggest fan. Like, I want to be your biggest fan. That doesn't mean I'm a softie. Maybe you got employees. You can be their biggest fan without being a softie. And Casey's shaking his head like he wasn't a softie. But I was my players' biggest fan. Like, I bragged on them. I wanted to give them vision. I wanted to compliment them. And that, when I look at that word, that's what this really means to me. So I want to take your mind before I turn it over to Coach Myra Miles. Think about in your life the best teachers, and the best coaches maybe you ever had. And one of the things that I bet you can point to is the word embolden. I bet you that they gave courage and confidence to the people around them. And I go, you know what? I need to make sure that I'm at on a daily basis. So thank you, Coach Myra Miles, for bringing up this word. And I promise you this, I'm going to take this into my day and bless somebody today. So I'm going to turn it to you, Coach.
Brent, that was great. And him giving that definition of embolden, and to make you feel a little better, Brent, when I start searching for these words, I'm really searching for something other than what we all are comfortable with, just the words that are attached to motivation. So I had heard the word, but I wasn't until I dove into it. So I hope you feel a little better about it, that I was a little bit clueless in the area as well. So, but the one thing that stood out to me as I was reading to get ready for today, one of the things that it made a lot of sense to me, when a company is trying to bring us or bring teenagers or young adults to the table by commercials, what are they going to do to give encouragement for them to buy their products? Okay. Well, the first thing that came to my mind, because it works for me, a 58-year-old, is that Corona beer commercial where they're sitting out on the ocean on the beach, and all you hear is the waves, and they don't say a whole lot. It's just got that beer right there in the middle. So in my mind, and you think that, if it resonates with me, you think that that's not actually resonating also with the younger community. So they're trying to encourage by what they put up there on the screen. So you turn that on the other perspective, we want to be great leaders. And so in order for us to be able to do that, we've got to embrace everybody, whether they're in a bad spot or a good spot. And we've got to, like Coach said in his Coaching 101, we've got to applaud them, we've got to encourage them, and we've got to make them have a reassurance that everything, we need to get better in every perspective and support everybody, embolden them. It's a word we don't use a lot, but we have to try to give courage and confidence in any way possible. We all struggle with that, but you never want to miss an opportunity to uplift someone. And to me, when you reach that point and you know that you've been effective by reaching someone, I think that the best thing that you can do is, if you see and you're looking in their eyes, we talked about looking at each other in the eyes on one of our words last week, but when you see that you're resonating with them, they have embraced you and you have validated them and you have encouraged them. And that's how we have to do. That's how we have to embolden others, and how we give them confidence and help them to want to be better people, just like we should want to be better every single day. But I hope that kind of resonated with everyone. It sounds like a big word, but it's a very simple and powerful word. So go embolden someone today.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Guys, as we end today, one of the things that I have to say this about Coach Myra is, ever since I've known her, whether I go up to Knoxville to visit her at UT, or I'm here, or I watch her around people, and I know she doesn't like being bragged on, but she does a phenomenal job at just emboldening people as she's out and about, and I can see their chest poke out and their shoulders go back. And, I'm talking about adults. I'm talking about 50, 60-year-olds, 40-year-olds, 30-year-olds, 20-year-olds. And, and I see it. And I thought, as I read this word, I thought, man, she encompasses that. And that's something each of us can do on a daily basis. Don't you agree? I think you do. Yeah. Guys, as we end today, as always, let's go out today. Let's find somebody and make them have a better day because we showed up, okay? Thanks for tuning in. Bring more back with you tomorrow, okay? on Tuesday. We'll bring a good message for it, okay? Have a great one, guys. Love you. Appreciate you. Happy
Thank you.
Monday. Let's go rock
Thank
today.
you guys. You're
Yeah,
awesome.